This is Jamie Plies and I have Sifu here, and this is Sifu's Corner, where we take your questions and comments and we address them. So if you have a question or comment that you want us to talk about in the next Sifu's Corner, make sure you comment below this video and we'll take care of that for you. So this comes from Steve. This is actually on lesson 5 of our free video course that we have. If you haven't got that yet either, there'll also be a link below this that you can check that out. And he says, what about elbow power? Wing Chun talks about elbow power and it's better to take on larger opponents. What's your take on that, Sifu, now?
Well, I would sit there and say elbow power is very powerful. It's one of the most powerful strikes you can make at close quarter. However, most people do it wrong. And so it becomes ineffective. Okay? I've taken lots and lots of shots from lots of Muay Thai people, lots of MMA people, and I demonstrate this to let them see that no matter how they strike, it's not going to work too well for them. And the reason why is because most people, when they strike with their elbow, they throw their body and their shoulders in. And just recently, I had a guy who's been doing Muay Thai for 12 years. I had him hit me 8 times, and he bounced off me every time. And there's a reason why, okay? Because most people, when they elbow, they get their shoulder up and drive there with their body down. The problem with that is the shoulder becomes the weakest point in their body on their drive, and so when they hit, it bounces back to them, and it doesn't really do anything to the opponent. It may move him, but it won't penetrate him. There is a right way to do it, and that's the way we project it through the energy projection through our wrists, okay? So I'm not gonna go about talking about that. If you wanna know how to do that, you gotta come to our site, and you gotta join up and see the principles of how energy works, because it's really all on learn how to project that energy. And basically, when you project the energy right, you're going to drive forward energy that not just hits someone, but it penetrates someone. Most people hit to push, to plow through. Problem with that is you're a 125-pound guy hitting a 280-pound guy, you won't hurt him because he's just got too much mass. But think of like an elbow strike, like if you were to stab him. What happens if you stab someone? It would penetrate and break their body, and they would collapse because of that. Your strike should have the same manner. We teach striking, whether it's be the fist or the elbow. It's the same principle. You should hit to penetrate, not hit to push or overpower or overwhelm someone. Because that requires size, that requires a lot of force, a lot of energy.
Right, and then if your opponent, like you said,
is much bigger, it's not going to be as effective.
It's not going to work, right.
Okay? If you do it with our energy projection where you can learn to penetrate, it's like stabbing with a knife. It doesn't matter how big, how much, because you're not hitting and affecting his mass. You're concentrating energy to one single point, collapsing that, and the rest of the body will follow through because of that. And so, yes, elbow is very powerful. I don't like to talk about it online because I wanted to save that for the site. And if you want to learn more about how the body mechanic works and how we generate more power, you know, you got to learn how to do it the right way for the projection. You know, the Chinese have a saying, which is going to be on our next webinar we're going to focus on, and it's going to be called 4 ounces can move 1,000 pounds. You just need to know how. And that's what we teach you. It's not about trying to get more size and more power to overcome. It's about focusing that energy to one single point and then breaking down the opponent, and then he'll collapse because of that reason.
Right, it's about being efficient and effective.
As well as effective. So basically, you only need this much power to get this much effect, where most people do that much power to get this much effect. And there's a big difference in it. Okay? So if you want to learn more about it, come join our site. Click down the link below, write a comment if you have a disagreement. If you are not sure, come see the site and you'll get a better understanding. But again, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and join our site and see the free trial videos and our ebook and know what the Mode Now system is all about and how it can benefit you. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week.